the strangest feeling to know what to believe in. Cause every time you touch me, I can't control my body. Oh, baby, you are on my mind. All I think about, and I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. Could you come closer to me?
You are not alone. We have now new owners, boat owners. I think we have 7 or 8 homeowners now that we're all crowded around these docks together. And so it's a new experience for you in Cabo. So you've been taking advantage of it. Maybe you want to talk about your trip up north. You've just recently taken a trip up. I'll let you tell the story, La Paz.
Yeah, we took the boat from here, ran up to Isla Espiritu Santo and Isla Partida, just north of La Paz. We spent 6 days on the hook up there and found a nice, quiet, remote bay in the north end of Isla Partida, and the winds were favorable for us.
Ensenada Grande.
And it was absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, now everybody will want to go. You just ruined it for everybody. Way to go. No, but I think that is why people go there. It's very, isolated. It's not overcrowded. And talk about the marine life. I mean, you got in the water and.
Yeah, the snorkeling was incredible. A lot of seals, a lot of tropical fish.
The stars at night.
The Milky Way is like a white belt arcing across the sky in the late morning hours.
So yesterday I read that this particular beach where we anchored for 6 days is one of 12 most beautiful beaches in the world.
I think Travel or Traveler Magazine rated it one of the top 10.
And would you agree? You've seen probably most of them, so you're well-traveled.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's different. It's raw. It's rustic, but there's a beauty to it, and the water is so clear and so warm.
There's not many places left in the world that are like that.
Where you can be alone like that, and
I think that's one of the main attractions for me to the Baja, and always has been, is it's so close to San Diego, yet you cross that border and you get 4 or 5 hours off the beaten path, and you're out in the middle of nowhere if you want to be. You have that option to do that down here, and I think that's one of the main attractions for us, especially with this boat now.
It's a different world. Yes, we spend a lot of time in the San Juan Islands, but it is more crowded.
Yeah. Down here it's much more remote, and it's much less crowded. If you venture off the beaten track, you're going to find much less people down here. You just got to work a little bit harder for it down here, but that adventure is still out there and waiting for you if you choose to do it.
And you shouldn't be afraid to do it. You just go and be adventuresome. And I think people that come to Mexico and buy a place here, they have a little bit of that adventure in them. I
agree. You have to you have to have that to come here, because if you want to play it safe all your life, this isn't for you probably. I mean, you're missing out on something amazing and wonderful by not taking a little chance.
Exactly.
And risk reward.
For a lot of people, Mexico is they think, the crime.
It's a scary thought to some.
Bandidos, and it's so, what?
You don't look too frightened. I mean, if I read your body language, and I check your pulse.
Down here, let me tell you.
You know what? That is so sad, because you hear so many things about Mexico that aren't true.
True.
And that really, I'm to the point where that really hurts my feelings when I hear that.
Well, because you're part Mexican now.
The Mexicans are such wonderful and nice people.
I agree. So you want to talk about Hinckley? This is not your first boat, but your second boat.
Third Hinckley.
Third Hinckley. I mean, you want to do a little advertisement for Hinckley, because you never.
I'll also let you start that ad.
You seem to be very loyal to the brand.
When we first came back from Italy, my mom died. We sold the house. There was no point in me being in Europe.
And you were in Lake Como, right? Was that? Yeah. So that's another pretty amazing place.
We had a boat there.
A Hinckley?
No. We had a lake boat. Something like a river. So anyway, I wanted to come back to Seattle because I've always there are so many firsts for me, and I love Seattle. And make a long story short, we got the Hinckley picnic boat, And then we decided, oh, that Hinckley picnic boat's not big enough, and it's too cold, and it only has plastic things. And so we got, last year, we got Talaria 48. We waited for that. And we have that up north, and then we have the sport boat here, and we're going to leave it here in Mexico.
Probably the first Hinckley Sport boat in the Baja.
Probably.
Probably the first
I
Hinckley
would
boat
guess
to run
so.
the
Yeah.
Pacific.
Probably.
And you know, the challenge of that is being on a 40-foot boat with outboards and going basically 900 miles in open ocean. That was interesting indeed, but felt quite comfortable on this boat all the way down. These triple 425 Yamahas just dug in and did the work all the way down. This Ray Hunt design hull from Hinckley, incredible. The boat handled all the way down. Wasn't even worried about it.
Well, they're going to want this for their advertising. I mean, because
Right?
that's quite an endorsement coming from seasoned boaters,
It
and
was impressive.
you put it to
you.
the test, and it performed.
You know, the highlight, actually the highlight of the whole trip was when I called Marion and I go, "We're at the arch. We made it." And I go, "We're
Well,
coming."
she was
we're
a little
coming
worried
around and
about
we're-"
you. I got to tell you, I was here while you weren't, and she was a little concerned that she hadn't heard from you, and it's a long trip, but
Yeah,
like
we
you
were
said, you
dark
made
out
it.
there for a couple days. There's no cell service where we were.
So if you did it over, would you take a sat phone with you, or you felt comfortable and happy with that?
You know, I have a GPS Garmin messaging unit, so
If anything,
if there was an emergency arose, I could text with that. So I felt safe with that. Plus, you have an extra radio on board. I had a life raft on board. Had an EPIRB, full ditch bag. So we were prepared for any situations if they arose. So we felt comfortable out there.
but you're happy with the ability for them to maintain your boat. I mean, you feel comfortable that there's mechanics, there's proper fuel, everything you need is here.
Yes, it is. You know, with Boatworks, their marina right across the way. I mean, they can handle any issues that might come up with your Garmin, your chart, your electronic systems, anything boat-wise. They can handle it right here in the marina. That was another important aspect of getting a boat down here in this marina was everything can be taken care of on your boat here in this marina if necessary.
Well, it's important.
Very important. It's a big convenience here in Mexico, especially. And Boatworks, they're based out of San Diego. They have a big yard in San Diego, and they have this yard
So
here.
if you need parts,
They're
you can
trucking
get them
them down
down
once a
here.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you order them Thursday, you can have them by Monday.
Yeah, exactly. P.2 who runs the yard is
Isn't
great.
that amazing in Mexico?
So-
People don't know that.
Right. Well,
It's
they
a
don't know
lot
we have
easier now.
Amazon either. So I mean,
Yeah.
the Amazon truck is showing up at my house. I mean, like 3 times a week. So I mean, there's plenty of things for you ways to get goods here. So, and they do have good mechanics. I mean,
Yeah, they do. The first time I drove to the tip in the early '90s, I called my mom from the only payphone I knew of in Cabo, San Lucas. Mom, I made it. Oh, honey, I'm so happy you're down there and you made it. I haven't heard from you in 2 weeks. Nowadays, I mean, you're talking on your cell all the way
The whole
down.
way.
It's much easier to get down
You're
here.
itching yourself.
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm
okay.
right there with you. So what's the future? I mean, what do you think the future is for your boating life here? And is there bigger, better in the future?
Well, we always need a bigger boat.
I know that's what every single person.
You always need a
That's
big-
kind of all you talk. That's what we talk about.
Can I say something? This boat is perfect for 2 people. We can handle it. I just had my nails done, but they're all peeled off on the knife.
But
So you're
that's it.
working. You're
But
the
that's
crew. You're part of the
Yeah,
captain
we're the
and crew.
And we're doing it, and that's what's so fun about it.
You doesn't require others to
Yeah.
invade your privacy, and you guys can do it alone. And
Well, that's one reason why we picked this size boat, a 40-foot Hinckley. It's a perfect boat for she and I to manage comfortably by ourselves without jumping down each other's throat.
yeah.
That's
Most
the only
most
time,
of the time.
That's the only time he can boss me around.
Oh, and he's the captain.
That's right. So we need to spend more
Captain
time on
Sam,
the boat.
exactly,
So we need to spend
that's
more
right.
time on the boat.
Well, that's good that my wife is a very good crew too. We make a very good team, and it's fun. It's things that we do together, and
I know,
And
but
it's-
we love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
it's
We
a
do.
great way to be together and have quality time.
I really don't think we need a bigger boat down here at this point. This boat is great. It handles fishing well. I can troll 2 to 4 rods on here and go fishing comfortably, and have a barbecue right there. So
You're pretty well set up.
yeah, so we can go from the sea to the grill in moments if necessary. And
You're not suffering out here.
no, we're not.
And you know what was another fun thing about going boating here is I didn't wear any of my clothes. I wore 3 bathing suits, you know, just to be, you know, have something else to wear. But that's all you need: 3 bathing suits, a T-shirt, and some flip-flops, and you're all
Minimalistic, you know.
yeah, you don't need anything.
Yeah.
Swim fins,
Yeah,
snorkel, and mask.
yeah,
That was it.
yeah. That's all we packed. It was really fun.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do. I see many of those
very
trips
happy
in
to
your
be here.
future.
Yeah, we'll be doing much more of these types of adventures we just did up to those islands, Isla Partida and Espiritu
So less
Santo.
surfing, more boating.
It's turning into that now, yes, and I'm enjoying every minute of it,
Yeah.
truly.
Good.
You know, when you're on a boat, you don't miss surfing. When you're surfing, you don't miss the boat. So it's a nice
That's
combination.
very well said.
Yeah.
That's quotable.
Right? You can use that.
I will. I'll borrow it. I won't steal it. I'll borrow it. Is there anything else you want to add? I mean, you've been great to spend your time with us and share, and other people will really enjoy hearing from you. Is there anything else that I've overlooked or you want to add? Any wisdom?
I don't
Well,
think
you know
so.
what? I just want to add something about Villas del Mar and how much I love living there and how much I love all the people there. And to have Club 96 and to have the Club Espiritu, I feel so lucky to be there and found that place that we have.
You know, we are real happy to be a part of the
We
community of
love it.
Villas del Mar. We're really lucky to be where we are right now
You
at
know,
this
when
point
they-
in our lives. It is lovely.
When they say welcome home, it's like, you know, it really feels like that. You look forward to seeing the people that live there, and everybody's so friendly and sophisticated.
You made a lot of friends here.
Yeah.
And a very interesting crowd too. A very interesting crowd that lives there. Always enjoyable. Truly.
Well, it's very sweet of you to say, and we feel the same way. I mean, that's why we do what we do, is we want to encourage others to join us.
Yes.
Please subscribe to Lifestyles in Cabo by Michael Baldwin. You're missing out if you don't.
Yeah, I like it.
'Cause every time you touch me, I can't control my body.